Welcome everyone to the Franciscan Hermitage on the 23rd Sunday. I would like to spend a little bit of time on the second reading where James is talking about the fact that we are all equal. You know, we come into this world and there really aren't any distinctions, you know? We're babies. And even in our Constitution here in the United States, we say all people are created equal. That's the beginning. But then you get into some of the structures that we have created, and then you start seeing this discrepancy. Well, you know, I think that if you look at the human body, it's a beautiful teacher. You know, we come into this world, the cells simply know how to start dividing, and they know how to start creating different ways of existing. And even today, in your body, you have stem cells that will do anything that they need to do. So that if a skin cell dies, a stem cell takes over and becomes a skin cell. Now, you know, our bodies have 724 trillion cells, and they're all working together to create this magnificent structure we call the body. Well, the human family, which is another reality, okay, we are all one. We're only 8 billion. And you know, it's really interesting for me to note how some of the structures that we have created, where there are the haves and the have-nots, when we get into really serious difficulty, like the storm that just hit our country, the distinctions disappear. And the instinct of the human person is like a stem cell. It will do whatever it needs to do to help make the healing happen. You know, I have a friend of mine who was doing tracking in Nepal, and he found this little village, 450 people, and he stayed with these people and was so impressed that even though they led a very primitive life, they were people who were open and generous and happy. He was so impressed by this community that he came back here to the United States and founded an organization to help these people. And I thought to myself, what a wonderful example of how a person who seems to have absolutely everything goes to a place where people have practically nothing, and they're teaching him how to be open, how to be generous, how to be humorous. And he, in turn, is helping them to build toilets and water fountains. And I thought, wow, this is really the kind of example that is being taught by James in this reading. Now, you know, the point is that as we move closer and closer to more and more human beings being involved in the spirit world, we're going to get to the point where our world is going to be in a completely different mindset, where we'll begin to see we are all basically the same, brothers and sisters. And then we will have that explosion of joy that is talked about by Isaiah. Then will the eyes of the blind be open and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then will the lame leap like a hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing for joy. It's a celebration of humanity at its best. Well, my dear friends, we are blessed to be able to understand this kind of truth. And the challenge is to put it into practice in your daily life. So see what you can do this week. Well, being open to people who may be different from you, and simply look inside to see the unity that is in our humanness. And when you start developing that, you're going to find out that absolutely everybody you meet is a brother or a sister or a mother or a father or a grandfather. That's when you will start feeling all of this joy and happiness. Now remember, you have no limits. You are a powerful spiritual being. So have fun this week and make it happy for everybody. God bless.